Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. The Terrifier 2 bedroom scene has become an infamous and controversial display of the horror movie's level of graphic violence. The sequel to Damien Leone's cult hit Terrifier continued the murderous exploits of Art the Clown, focusing on Sienna and her younger brother Jonathan's mysterious connection to Terrifier 2's sadistic killer clown. However, none face his fury more so than Sienna's friend Allie, when confronted by a particularly terrifying trick-or-treater. When answering her door on Halloween, neither Allie nor the movie's audience could have predicted the obscene level of violence that would be encountered later that evening. The Terrifier 2 bedroom scene is one of the most intense moments in an already difficult-to-stomach movie. Terrifier 2 quickly gained a reputation during its theatrical run for being one of the most violent and gore-filled slasher movies seen in years. However, many weren't prepared for just how far Damien Leone was willing to push viewers out of their comfort zone, but it's Allie's death scene in Terrifier 2 that has been both praised and criticized for its extended sequence of brutal violence. The gore and sadism in the Terrifier 2 bedroom scene caused the controversy. When Terrifier 2 was released in October 2022, both the media and social platforms like Twitter and TikTok latched onto the movie thanks to the controversial reputation it quickly garnered. The sequel to Terrifier was first viewed mainly by fans of the franchise, but news of Terrifier 2, and one key controversial moment within it, quickly spread until Terrifier 2 became a huge success story. Seeing Terrifier 2 in theaters became an event. Word spread that the second movie in Damien Leone's Terrifier trilogy too gory and disturbing for most audience members to sit through, and it almost entirely has the bedroom scene to thank, although it has plenty of other incredibly disturbing moments too. The controversy around Terrifier 2 stems from how violent Damien Leone's movie is, and Allie's death in the bedroom scene is by far the peak of it in terms of prolonged suffering for one individual. Art the Clown is a mass-murdering supernatural presence, and dozens of people die throughout Terrifier 2 in just as many novel yet disturbing ways. Allie's death in the Terrifier 2 bedroom scene, however, almost felt more akin to the era of extreme French horror movies such as Martyrs. Many viewers, even hardened horror movie fans, found Allie's death in Terrifier 2 too difficult to stomach. Claims of Terrifier 2 viewers fainting and vomiting have mostly concerned the Terrifier 2 bedroom scene, which features Art the Clown removing Allie's scalp and skin, ripping off one arm and splitting another from between her fingers. Art then douses her in bleach and salt before arranging her, still alive, ready for her mother's return. By the end, the whole set is literally dripping with blood in a scene of near unrivaled abject violence, but the gore isn't the only reason the Terrifier 2 bedroom scene unsettled so many viewers. Did Terrifier 2's bedroom scene go too far? While many might complain or feel outraged by the level of violence and gore depicted in the bedroom scene of Terrifier 2, it is not without precedent. Those familiar with the wider Terrifier franchise would be expecting this level of gore, particularly from an installment that fans have been waiting 6 years for. After the tumultuous production and delays that the movie suffered, a blood-drenched showstopper was necessary to satiate the appetites of starved fans of the Art the Clown movies. The notoriety generated by Terrifier 2's bedroom scene was a great promotional tool, bringing fresh fans to the franchise. In this regard, the controversy surrounding the scene has elevated Terrifier 2 to the likes of horror classic Psycho, The Exorcist, and others whose longevity and success have been rooted in an initial controversy that catapulted the movies into the public eye. While Terrifier 2 may be considered to be in poor taste, and it is certainly disgusting and gratuitous, going too far may have cemented its place in horror history, and certainly helped ensure the success of 2024's Terrifier 3. The Terrifier 2 bedroom scene is disturbing because of Art. The levels of violence in the Terrifier 2 bedroom scene are extreme and rarely seen outside infamous NC-17 movies such as The Human Centipede or Martyrs. Terrifier 2 is a slasher movie, and Art the Clown is quickly establishing himself as one of the genre's most brutal villains. However, while visceral scenes prompt a response, they're nothing most horror movie regulars haven't seen before. What makes the Terrifier 2 bedroom scene so unsettling isn't what Art does, but how he does it, as both art and the director seemed to revel in displaying these nauseating events.